Hi, Oliver. How are you? How you doing? Let me go to here. Word. Hold on. Hold on. Hi, Tommy, hot girl. Tony, I came back because some people may not know. We talk about positive talk topics, right? And how to write a resume. So we could talk about anything that you guys want to talk about. Um, so that was just on my mind. Hello, Alina. It was just on my mind. So, some are getting prepared for the world, and some people are probably already prepared. But hi, Patty. But interested in a job, and you really want the job, right? But you're not the only one. Hi, Alina. That is applying for the job, right? And if you don't have that resume right, another person might get the job. So I'm just saying. So that's what we're gonna talk about today in an interested way. Shout out to the Best Sister Duo One. Um, that's what we're gonna talk about today. I mean, now, not only that. Can you tell, Chad, when was the black hole? Wait a minute. When was the black when was the black hole born? Oh, okay. So y'all want to ask your own questions? Hold on. When I seen something like that, Alina. When was the black hole born? Wait a minute. First of all, what is I'm gonna ask, what is the black hole? A black hole is a region. What about my voice, uh, Chloe Boy fan? What about my voice? A black hole is a region in space where the gravitational pulls is so intense that nothing, not even light, can escape from it. Once it crosses a certain boundary called the event horizon, black holes form when massive stars collapse under their own gravity at the end of their life cycle. End of their life cycle. They are fascinating objects in astrophysics because they challenge our understanding of physics, particularly at the boundaries of general relativity and quantum mechanics. Okay, so let's see something. Hi, Tone. Uh, Let me see. What happens if a human black hole? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Wait 1 second. Okay. What is his name? You lost your family. Kwali. I'm so sorry. Now, what if a human entered the black hole? As you approach a black hole, the gravitational force becomes incredibly strong. Doing good, Delana. The tidal forces, difference in gravitational force across your body, would be so extreme that you would be stretched out of like spaghetti along the direction towards the black hole and squeezed along the perpendicular direction. This happens because the gravity pulls on your feet would be much stronger than on your head, tearing you apart. If you entered the black hole, the force is so extreme it'll tear you apart. Okay, Oliver wants to know, when was Dragons born? They don't say when it was born. I'll type in when was it noticed. Oliver, dragons as a concept or mythical creatures does not have a specific birthday since they are a part of folklore and mythology across various cultures. They appear in legends and stories dating back thousands of years with their orange rooted in ancient civilization like those of Greece and China. Uh, that's all it shows. Okay, let me see, Elena. When was the black hole? Wait. First noticed. Not just say noticed. Hi, Elizabeth. The existence of the black holes has been theorized for centuries, but the first actual observation of a black hole was made indirectly through the motion of nearby stars and gas clouds in the early 1970s. The first directly image of a black hole, M87, was captured in April 2019 by the Event Horizon telescope, which made the headlines worldwide. Now let's see a photo of a black hole. Here's how it looks. I don't either, Natasha. I apologize for that. I didn't do it, but I apologize. Maybe they made a mistake trying to hit somebody else's name. That's the black hole. Next question, guys. Let's do science questions. I'm glad you're back, Natasha. Let's ask science questions. Like, let me tell you. Hold on. That's what it says on there. It say black hole. A science question. Yeah. Where does... Okay. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. The term meteors doesn't mean to have a widely recognized meaning in English. It could be a typo or a specific term from another content or language. If you miss something else, that probably is not how you spell it. Let me see. Let me say M-E-O-T-E-R. M-E-T-O-R. Okay. Meteor. Okay. M-E-T. M-E. Wait. M-E-T-E-O-R. E-O. Meteor. It's okay. I understand. Hi, I've been on this live for 3 days. You did it. Thank you, Alvia. Meteors, also known as shooting stars or falling stars, originated from small particles called meteoroids, I think that is. Meteoroids are debris in space, often remnants of comets and asteroids. When a meteoroid enters Earth's atmosphere, it burns up due to friction with the air, creating the streak of light we see in the sky. If any part of the meteoroid survives the journey through the atmosphere and land on Earth's surfaces, it's called a meteorite. When was Earth made? Okay, I hope that answered. Alvina wants to know, when was Earth made? Yes, it does. That's why I didn't eat. I'm not eating. I'm getting on a my healthy meal plan. If I come on here and eat, it's gonna be something healthy, because I'm still on that, but I was like eating a few things that my subscribers wanted me to, but I can't eat that stuff, y'all. Avina, the Earth is estimated to be around 4.5 billion years old. This age is determined through various scientific methods, such as radiometrics dating of meteorite material and rocks from the Earth's surface. Let's say more. We want more information. The Earth formed approximately 4.5 billion years ago. Early in the history of the solar system, it originated from the acceleration of dust and gas around the young sun, gradually forming into a planet through processes of collisions and gravitational attraction of material. This age is determined by studying the oldest rock found on Earth and meteorites that have fallen to Earth from space. Let's see how hot is the sun. How hot is the sun? The surface temperature of the sun is about 5,500 degrees Celsius, 9,932 degrees Fahrenheit. However, in its core, where nuclear fusion reactions take place, the temperature is much higher, reaching around 15 million degrees. Yes, how do you do a video which you won't hear? It's 600 miles. What's 600 miles? It's a... Okay, wait. The temperature is much higher, reaching 15 million degrees Celsius, 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. This extreme temperatures are what enable the sun to emit light and heat energy across the solar system. What about the North Sea, Oliver? How deep is the North Sea? Let's see. When was the Techness monster made? What is that? What's the Techness monster? Is that true? When? I don't know. Is you? Let me see. I don't know if it's true or not. Wait. Oh, that ain't Tech. That's Loch. Loch Ness. Okay. The legend of the Loch Ness monster dates back centuries, with sightings and stories emerging from Scotland Loch Ness region. The modern fascination and popularization of the Loch Ness monster, often referred as Nessie, began gaining significant attention in the early 20th centuries, particularly after a famous photographer called Surgeon's Photography was published in 1934. This photo was later revealed to be a hoax, but it contributes to the enduring myths of interest in creatures. I have a question. Will there be a solar storm in 2025? Okay, let me see. Will there be a solar storm in 2025? Predicting Pacific solar storms so far in advance is challenging because solar activity can vary widely and influenced by many factors. Scientists monitor the sun's activity closely and can provide forecasts closer to the time based on ongoing observation. If you're concerned about solar storms, it's a good idea to stay updated through official space weather agencies like NOAAS, Space Weather Prediction Center, or the European Space Agency Space Weather Coordination Center. Let's see. Next question. That is, when was the water made? Okay. When was water made? These are interesting. Wait. Water is a molecule, has existed since very early in the formation of the universe. It is primarily composed of hydrogen and oxygen atoms, which are two of the most abundant elements in the cosmos. The formation of water molecules through chemical reaction like began billions of years ago, possibly shortly after the formation of stars and planets. On Earth, specifically, water has been present for around 4.4 billion years, since the planet's formation and subsequent cooling allowed liquid water to exist on its surface. Okay, when I get done with the questions, McDowell, we're asking science questions. How was the universe made? Let's see, how was the universe made? When did people start existing? Okay, wait. When did people exist? Humans, I should have said. People in the form of Homo sapiens, modern humans, have existed for approximately 200,000 years. The exact emergence of our species is dated to around 200,000 years ago based on archaeologists and genetic evidence. So, when was the Earth formed? How was the Earth? I'm gonna ask them, how was the Earth formed? The formation of Earth is a fascinating story in planetary science. Around around 4.6 billion years ago, our solar system began to form from a massive cloud of gas and dust called the solar nebula. Over time, gravity caused this nebula to collapse and spin, forming a central protostar, which eventually became our sun. Our sun used to be a protostar. I didn't know that, did you? Surrounded by a rotating disk of gas and dust. Within this disk, tiny dust particles collided and stuck together, gradually forming larger and larger bodies called planetesimals. These planetesimals continue to collide and accumulate, eventually forming protoplanets, early versions of planets. Earth itself likely formed from such collision and acceleration processes as the photoplanetary disk cooled. Materials condensed and differentiated based on their density. Heavy elements sank towards the center, forming the Earth's core, while lighter elements rose to the surface, forming the crust and mantle. The early Earth was bombarded by other planetary bodies, contributing to its growth and causing significant geological activities. Over millions of years, these processes shaped the Earth into the planet we know today, with oceans and atmospheres and a diverse array of life forms involving over billions of years. Next question. Science question. When was infinity made? Okay. That is a good one. When was infinity as a mathematical concept has been discussed since ancient times in various forms, but the modern understanding and formalization of infinity began to take shape in the late 19th and early 20th centuries with developments in set theory and mathematical logic by mathematicians like George Cantor and David Hilbert. They introduced rigorous definitions and methods for dealing with infinity in mathematical contexts. Hi, Stephanie. Here's a question that wait. Okay, when was the galaxy made? The Milky Way galaxy, like other galaxies, formed billions of years ago as a result of gravitational interactions and the accumulations of gas, dust, and stars. Current estimates suggest that the Milky Way began to form roughly 13.6 billion years ago, not long after the Big Bang. Oh, you want to know what that law is? Let me see. What is... I got to see it. Coulomb apostrophe S. Wait a minute. Let me put it right here. Apostrophe S law. Okay. I'm going to get to yours in 1 minute, Alina. Is it Coulomb's law describes an electrical force between two charged particles. It states that the magnitude of the electrostatic force F between 2-point charges Q1 and Q2 is directly proportional to the product of their charges and inversely proportional to the square of a distant r between them. Oh, this math. We doing science. We gonna do math another day. Let's do science. Okay, let me see. When was Jesus made? When was Jesus made? Okay, let me see. When was Jesus made? The historical figure Jesus of Nazareth is believed to have lived during 1st century AD. The 1st century AD is, I guess, after death. Around 4 BC means before Christ to AD 30. The Christian faith holds that he was the Son of God and the Messiah. If you missed something else made, okay. Okay, I'm finna ask ChatGPT to ask me a science question. Give me an interesting science question. Okay. What are the potential implications of discovering it was something life with... No, I don't want that question. Give me a science question. What is the difference between an atom and a molecule? Answer question. An atom is the smallest unit of an element that retains the chemical properties of that element. It consists of nucleus containing protons and neutrons surrounded by electrons. In contrast, a molecule is a group of two or more atoms held together by chemical bonds. Molecules can compose of atoms of the same element, diatomic molecules like a O2, or different element compounds like H2O. Look at those. They gonna be little in a minute, baby. Too big for me. Okay, let's ask another science question. Okay. Science question. Give me a science question. What's the difference between a nuclear fission and a nuclear fusion? Fission and fusion. Okay, wait, let me do this one because James Bond, this is a good one. The public school system. Oh, well. That ain't okay. Yeah, it has. I seen it on the news. Ask. My kids went to private school. I never sent them to public school. Okay, here's another one. Okay, let's go into history. Let's go into history. Okay. Ask a history question. I'm going to see how y'all doing in school. And if you're out of school, what do you remember? Because I don't know a lot of ages and stuff like that. Ask me a history question. Okay. Okay, wait. What was the significance of the Battle of Waterloo in European history? Do y'all know that? What was the significance of the Battle of Waterloo in European history? The Battle of Waterloo, fought in June 18th, 1815, marked to the final defeat of Napoleon Bonaparte. It was a significant turning point in European history, as it ended over 2 decades of Napoleonic wars and ushered in a period of relative peace in Europe under the Concert of Europe. The defeat at Waterloo led to Napoleon's second abdication and its eventually exile to the island of St. Helena, effectively ending his ambition of European domination and restoring the Bourbon monarchy in France under Louis XV111. When was Godzilla made? Godzilla is an icon film. Was originally released in 1954 by Toho Studios in Japan. It's been a popular franchise ever since, spawning numerous sequels, reboots, and adaptations over the decades. Let's do history now. Ended the war that... Okay, 1 second. 1 second, I'll be right back. I come. Okay. Okay, here I come. Okay. Okay, somebody asked, when was the world of confusion in your refrigerator? So who should, what I say? Who ended the world that convulsed Europe since French Revolution? Or when was the world ended? How did the world, how did the war end? How did the world end in Europe since the French Revolution? You're up, okay? Typing it up. Okay. The French Revolution was a complex series of events that profoundly impacted Europe. It didn't end in a single moment, but went through several phases. Okay, the radical phase, 1792 to 1794. This phase saw the overthrow of the monarchy, the establishment of the First French Republic, and the reign of terror under the leadership of Robespierre. It included wars against other European powers who feared the spread of revolutionary ideas. Dictatorial phase, 1795 through 1794. This phase saw the overthrow of the monarchy, the establishment of the First French Republic, and the reign of terror under the leadership of Robespierre. It included wars against other European powers who feared the spread of revolutionary ideas. The dictatorial phase, 1795 through 1799. After the fall of Robespierre, the Directory took power, marketing a more modern phase of revolution. However, politic instability persisted. Okay, now it's the Napoleonic era, 1799 to 1815. The revolution ended with the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte, who became the first consul in 1799 and later empiring his military conquest, and the Napoleonic Wars reshaped Europe politically and socially. Let me see what somebody got to say. Oh, let me see. If I who's spamming? Hey, Carly, why do your mama have gray hair, baby? Obviously, you're getting older. And you gonna have gray hair, too. You better hope you get old, you little, runt. Now, get off my live, you specimen. Pow! Popped you in your damn eye. See how you do that? You welcome. No, Atlanta, you be in it the world. You be you be putting people in time out for no reason. I may give it back to you, but not right now. Let's do a history question. We're learning. I'm remembering stuff, and you're helping me remember stuff because I know you guys are much younger than me. Young adults or however old. Let's do history. You welcome, Alina. You're welcome, Kanza. Give me a history question. What about, okay, let me see. M-O-H. M-O-H-E-N. See, I got to take my glasses off to read close up. Okay. And then put my glasses back on. Because I need them to see far away, not close up. Hi, Lucanio. Am I saying that right? Welcome. Welcome to the live stream where mukbangs be like eating, disgusting, giving virtual hugs when people feel down, and learning. And when the trolls come into the chat and they bite, I bite back. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to pronounce it. Now, what is this pronounced? Mohenjo-daro was one of the largest city in ancient Indus Valley civilization, located in present-day Pakistan. It's in Pakistan. It flourished around 2500 BCE to 1900 BCE. Here are some key points about Mohenjo-daro. I hope I'm saying that right. Urban planning. It was built with well-planned streets, public and private buildings, and a sophisticated drainage system, indicating a high level of urban planning for its time. Architecture. The city had multi-story houses made of baked brick, some with bathrooms and drainage systems. The Great Bath, a large public bathing area, is a notable architectural feature. Artifacts. Archaeologists have unearthed artifacts like seals, pottery, jewelry, and statues, providing insights to the culture, trade of craftsmanship of the civilization. Decline. Mohenjo-daro, along with other Indus Valley cities, declined around 1900 BCE for reasons that are still debated among historians and archaeologists. Possible factors include environmental changes, natural disasters, or shifts in trade routes. Rediscovery. Rediscovered in 1920s, Mohenjo-daro has been a significant site for understanding the early urban civilization of South Asia and their contributions to human history. That was interesting. Okay, what does he say? When was Adolf Hitler? When did... Okay. First, let's say, first of all, for people who don't know, we're going to say this question before this question. Who is Adolf Hitler? And then we're going to ask that question. Is the Hitler Adolf hit? Did you mean yes? Okay. Okay. He was a German politician who was the leader of Nazi Party of Chancellor of Germany from 1933 to 1945. Now I'm going to ask, what did he do? Then we gonna get down to that. Adolf Hitler was responsible for instigating. He was an instigator, like them trolls. He was responsible for instigating World War II in Europe by invading neighboring countries such as Poland and initiating a series of military campaigns that led to widespread devastation and loss of life. He also implemented policies that led to the Holocaust, the systematic genocide of 6 million Jews and millions of others deemed undesirable by Nazi's regime. Hitler's actions and ideology have had a profound and tragedy impact world history. And I'm going to say, such as, watch this. Adolf Hitler's actions include expansionist policies. He pursued aggressive territorial expansions by invading and annexing neighborhood countries, violating international treaties and agreements. Prosecution and genocide. Hitler regime systematically prosecuted and murdered millions of Jews, as well as Roman, the Giuseppes, disabled individuals, political descendants, and others considered undesirable according to Nazi racial ideology. This became known as the Holocaust. He established a totalitarian regime in Germany, suppressing political I'm tongue-tied. Oppositions, controlling media, and creating a cult of personality around himself. Hitler and the Nazi Party used propaganda extensively to manipulate public opinion, promote their ideology, and justify their actions. He initiated World War II by invading Poland in 1939, leading to a global conflict that resulted in the deaths of tens and millions of people. Hitler and Nazareth promoted eugenics policies aimed at purifying an Aryan's race and eliminating perceived genic inferiorities. Now I'm gonna say, when did Hitler where you going? You gonna get that whatchamacallit? Hold on 1 second, guys. Hi. And what kind is it? How much your boss? You got some at home? Here, I'm gonna have to. Today. Potatoes and the red sausage. Here, there, and look. That same kind of color that you got yesterday on the ice cream. I propose, I gave it to you. I promise you. I told, should I not buy it? Because I this way. what? I do what? Oh, I already left a message with them. So how am I get that down? I'll take them out because I need mine. I get that day by day doing that. Home don't take care of that. I gave you gifts. I left him a message today. I'm not going to fight. It ain't the fight. But he just put that there in a pandemic. Well, I'll let them do it. I'm going to call. He'll send somebody today when the drain is messed up. Get my whatchamacallits first. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Hi. Ma'am, bye. I am going. Adolf Hitler he passed away on April 30th, 1945. He committed suicide in his bunker in Berlin as Soviet forces were closing in on the city during the final days of World War II. Hi, Maxwell. Maxwell, you can still talk. Hi, Eggs. Let me get rid of him. Let me get rid of him. And then let me get rid of Maxwell because they doing too much. They doing that on purpose. So he passed away. He committed Adolf Hitler died on April 30th, 1945. They said he committed suicide in his bunker in Berlin as Soviet forces were closing in on the city the final days of the World War II in Europe. Nina, can you? I did. I timed him out. I did, Trinity, because he was spamming. Okay. I did, Alina. Alina, what was your question? Not it's okay. When okay. When what okay. Hi, Maria. I have a good one. When is World War IV? Okay, right. They don't know about that. I want to know, why is Russia and wait. And why? Okay. Russia has been involved in several military conflicts and diplomatic tensions. However, it is important to know that geopolitical situations can change rapidly. Okay. Ukraine. Russia has been involved in significant conflict with Ukraine since 2014, primarily in the eastern region of Donetsk and Luhansk. I might not be pronouncing this right, but if you're from there, You'll know what I'm trying to say. This conflict began after Russia's, and that, I don't even want to talk about them. I love your keyboard looks. Go to Google. Okay, let me see. Photos of Hitler. You was dirty. You caused confusion. You turned people against one another. You were the epitome of evil. Look at you. Look at you with that little stubby mustache. You half a mustache looking creature. That's you, Hitler. You just got a dash of a mustache. You started a lot of stuff, and you will have to pay for your actions. Oh, Hitler, Hitler, Hitler. You was a gangster. What did you accomplish? Evilness. And then you have the nerve to smile. You smiling at who? Your evil ways. There we go. Look at him. Look at him. Let's see his other photos. Look how it was back in the days. Look at him. There go Hitler. He is... Look at him. He caused a lot of confusion. Politicians. Ain't no World War IV. They can't predict when World War IV is gonna come. Look at them. Want to be a politician and want to think they God and control countries. And how you gonna control the universe? Tell me that. Want to be so great and tell people what to do. You didn't make this world, Hitler. You didn't make it. Calm down, little mustache. Calm down. Let's type that in. Who is the worst man to ever live? Oh, Valid Dracula, Valid the Third Dracula, better known by his gruesome mockner. Valid the Impaler was a 15th century ruler of, what is this? Wallachia, now part of Romania, who became notorious for his rampant use of torture, mutilation, and mass. Ooh, let's see how he look. Let me see. Photo. of the, what's his name? Vlad Dracula. Look at the photos of him. Damn, look. Look at him. The third one, this one. Oh, the third. Oh, okay, wait. I didn't do the 3. Thank you. Wait. Thank you for helping me with that. Still the same. Look. What is it? A cartoon character? Let me see. Did you see that? Oh. There we go. There we go. Oh, here we go. Here, a real picture. Look at him. He looks spooky. Don't he look spooky? There we go. Let's put in the worst woman to ever live. What the? Who is this? What the? Wait. Let me go back. Who is the worst woman it said the 25 most evil women in history. Look at her. I can't play it. Oh, girl. Look at her. What's her story? She was known as a torture mother. Gertrude, I ain't even finna try to pronounce that name. That lady was a torture mother. She was in Indiana. She was an Indiana divorcee who oversaw and facilitated a prolonged torture, malnutrition, and eventually unalive of teen girls. Sylvia Likens, it was later discovered that the unalived and majority of the torture was actually carried out under her instructions by her teenage children, and other kids formed the neighborhood when the woman was convicted of first degree. You know what? The case was... Dang, I don't want to even watch all this. Well, guys, thank you for watching the live again. I'll be back at a close to like 1:45 or something. Today we're going to make smothered potatoes. So can't wait to see you. Bye-bye.